November last week. Let's go.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just give me a sec. I gotta change this.
There
we go. Right now
on the fly.
There we go.
Got that.
AEW Dynamite. I've got a date now. June the 7th, 2023. Audio's working last week. All you could hear was Dylan. You couldn't hear me, so
You got the
audio's
best.
fine. We got Nathan here as well. Talk about this amazing show we got tonight. How's it going, boys? Welcome to the stream.
Not bad, man. You know, I'm excited for another star-studded AEW. Fuck, I bet we're going to start with Orange Cassidy tonight, aren't we?
Actually, I don't think we are, actually. I think he might be in the main event. We'll have to wait and see.
Why is he the main event?
The way you advertise it seems like Orange is the main match, but we'll have to wait and see.
Advertise it because he's the starting one. He wants to get the kid, because the kids have to go to bed early, you see. So he's
yeah, but either way, the audience still drops. Like, I know you two didn't see the ratings for SmackDown, but it did like 2.6, and the Roman Reigns segment did 2.9. So the ratings went up throughout the show. When you see AEW's ratings, they go down. It should be the opposite. Like, people should be waiting for the main event.
Tony Khan's happy with that. He thinks that's growth.
I guess he does.
That snow is messing with his head.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, you know what? Speaking of Tony Khan, we'll just start with this because this is the main talk. He's got another announcement for us. He's going to announce the main event of Collision.
Is it what gear fucking CM Punk's going to wear to the show? Is that what it is? Is it what he fucking had for din-dins? I swear to God, right, this nerd, this fucking dweeb, I'm fighting him myself.
All this could have been done in one video, and he just stretches it out.
My question to you, though, is does CM Punk actually have a match on Collision?
Yeah. That's why I got the poll inside the chat. I got 3 options. It's either Samoa Joe, Jay White, or Chris Jericho.
Yeah, but
not Chris.
I do not see Jericho going on a Saturday show.
You know he would.
No, I'm just going to remember the reports at first with Jericho, weren't there? Then it switched to Samoa Joe, and now they're saying it's Jay White, so I don't know.
Jay White's fucking busy with fucking Ricky Starks!
Well, apparently CM Punk's been watching and he's a fan. He's a fan of Jay White, so...
To be fair, you would drop the Ricky Starks story to wrestle CM Punk, wouldn't you? You could just leave that to Juice.
And to be fair, we'll get to it in a bit. They're fighting tonight, so they could potentially end the feud tonight with Ricky and Jay.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Ricky go against CM Punk and be part of Collision. Because if he's stuck in Dynamite, I'd never see him again.
But I could see him wanting a heel to go against him, because we'll talk about it in a bit, but maybe Punk gets booed. Not in Chicago, but...
You telling me you can't bring CM Punk back as a heel? I can picture it now.
No, you can, but...
And you could just see, like, I beat your boys in the back, and then I took 6 months off. That's how fucking sick.
Yeah, you could definitely bring it back as a heel, but it's just if Tony wants to do that.
Actually, boys, I've got a thing for you regarding old Punky, if I can bring it up now.
Yeah?
I saw a little Twitter post, and it sparked a wee little curiosity in my head. I want to see what you two think, being the Punky boys that you are. Someone quoted, CM Punk is the modern-day Hulk Hogan.
What, in terms of backstage, like, politicking?
Yeah.
I could see that.
I thought, because he barely does it.
Well, in the past, like, year or whatever. It's not just him, obviously. It's but...
No, it's not just him.
No, because, you know...
But then you look back at the WWE as well.
No, but see, he can't be, because Hulk Hogan has a 12-inch penis, whereas Terry, the man...
On track. Keep it on track.
Does not. CM Punk has never stated that. So...
I mean, when you think of the last, 20 years, who's been a major problem, like, backstage environment? Like, what names come up? CM Punk? No, it's not Shawn Michaels. The last 20 years, no.
Last 20 years?
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, that was like late 90s.
Yeah, he was a menace back in the 90s.
Then he found he lost his smile, he became a Christian, and he came back.
Until 2005, so...
2005? The 90s ended at 1999, what are you talking about?
No. That's when the 90s decade, but the 90s field didn't end.
I don't see your math, big man.
Well, who else comes up you think about the last 20 years? Who's had issues backstage? Apart from Punk.
No, right, because this has all happened in the last, 5 to 10 years, or 4 to 5 years with AEW. No, with AEW.
With AEW, yeah.
Whereas in WWE, you never heard anything until like the end of CM Punk, I kind of see it with CM Punk the way you mentioned it. Yeah.
True. I mean, there's no one else, is there really? Like,
there's been squabbles, but no one as big as Punk.
Yeah, there's been like an issue now and then.
That's once.
I guess Sammy Guevara, he was in 2 separate fights.
Yeah, but
Andrade and Eddie Kingston.
But you know Eddie and Andrade calls them, because Eddie would come up like, I don't like you. Like, Eddie.
Eddie came up And then like he came back and went, you know what, I was wrong to do that. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? All props to Eddie. Like he realised his mistake. And
and Andrade, to be fair, Tony did say if you punch him, I'm not going to fire you. So you know, you shouldn't have said
he
that.
literally
Really,
gave him a fucking get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
But
you're back to this announcement tonight at the Collision main event. What do you think? It has to be CM Punk, but if it isn't, who do you think?
I just don't see him having a match straight away. He can't have a ring match straight away. He has to have something. Like he has to have a scuffle, but a straight up match. He never had that. You know, when he first.
Yeah, true. But I mean, you got to think about it in terms of ratings. What's going to draw in people?
Because you couldn't just sell it on the rumor of Punk again. You only got that.
Nah, they've already did that, and the ticket sales aren't as impressive as last time.
No.
I'd say it's gonna be Punk and Joe. That'd be my guess.
I think that's the better one. I would personally prefer them not to do Joe straight away. I would like to get Jericho out of the way because Jericho will try to feed off Punk for like 6 months. And Punk won't allow it. So that will shut Jericho down straight away. And then Jericho might see like, oh, you know what? People actually like that. I did a shorter, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah. You are fantasy living there, brother.
No, because it's not as much as we fucking criticize Jericho. He understands the business. And he
went back to being a wizard because he lost a feud. The fuck are we looking at here, bro?
He's pandering to glue eaters. The glue eaters love this shit.
Yeah, and the glue eaters are all watching it.
I guess they do it. He always sings his song when it comes out.
So you know what I mean?
Did you send that to Nathan as well? Fozzy performing 2 days before All In at London.
Like, are we buying tickets? Are we going there for extra?
No, we're not going. No, fuck that.
Shut up,
no.
James. Shut up.
I'm not. They're gonna. You know, they'll probably play him out in All In. You know, they'll probably play live for his entrance or some shit.
Maybe.
What Jericho did is like he comes out.
Yeah, he walks out with a fucking microphone. And he's got the Fozzy in the background.
Truth did it, better.
But yeah, so I'm guessing it will be Punk this announcement, but.
Unless it's Punk versus like J.A.S. Samoa Joe, I can't think of what it could possibly be.
I don't want him going against Samoa Joe straight away without a build. Like, yeah, I can get it. They'll have a match and then it'll build up to a.
You're selling on the idea though. You're selling on a dream match, which is very AEW to do.
Yeah, and plus it don't matter who he faces. There's no build anyway, is there? It's gonna be a cold match.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be like maybe it's a cold match. Like we don't know. Like the best thing they could do is not announce.
To be fair,
I just say he's going to be in ring, but we don't know what he's going to be doing. And it could be Tony Khan saying, I'm going to pick a surprise opponent for you.
I'll say, though, they did sell Darby versus Punk on with no build. It was just Punk came out and fighting Darby Allin.
Yeah, but it wasn't like straight away the next day.
Yeah, they was like a 2-week.
There was a build to it. There was an interaction.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they could start tonight. Say Tony Khan does his, his message like thanks guys, and he goes through his whole, routine.
No, and he might blink.
Yeah, and then he announces, let's say it's Samoa Joe, and then the next segment Samoa Joe comes out and he does a promo. Like they could start building it with just Joe because it's next Saturday.
Yeah, but then there's no point in fucking Tony doing an announcement. Just have Joe do the promo.
Yeah, but Tony loves to be on. What happened to him not being on TV now? Every single week he's always on TV.
Like you said, he thinks it draws ratings. I bet he does. I bet he fucking does. They go, I pop numbers. I think I'm, the fans love me.
I'm the modern day Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I could be the next Vince McMahon without all the incest.
Oh my days!
But with all the cocaine.
Let's get into the matches. Let's get into the matches for tonight. Like I said, I think Orange is the main event, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's the first match. But let's just assume he's not. So the first match, we got Blackpool Combat Club versus Chaos. And the first question Dylan's going to have is, who is Chaos? And I agree. But
this is what I
come in? Is this where I come in?
It's best friends and Rocky Romero, isn't it? The guy with the eye patch.
Well, you see, Jamie, that's where you're wrong, son. See, Chaos is a faction in New Japan. Don't worry, I did the homework for you. And you see, you have multiple factions in New Japan, such as Bullet Club and Los Indanaguas. I don't know how to pronounce the name, dyslexic. But Chaos is another faction, which Rocky Romero is a big part of. Long story short, Blackpool Combat win.
My question is, though, does Yuta get the win?
Oh, does he?
Oh, Yuta's been tweeting about this. I'm going to punch each one of these guys.
Well, you know what?
I'm useless in the ring. I don't know why I'm here.
Yuta doesn't need to get the pin because he's already proven himself at the pay-per-view. Claudio needs to get the pin.
But you guys are forgetting the intense story going on here, because remember Yuta was with Best Friends at one point. So that's a storyline right there.
I'll be honest, completely forgot most of it.
Yeah, so did I. I saw someone comment before. I was like, oh shit, yeah, he was with them.
I remembered, because, I'm that nerd who remembers how stupid this fucking term was. I remember the bad stuff. He had no personality back then. When he was literally next to some of like the most personality guys in my opinion.
Do not say Orange Cassidy because his gimmick is no fucking personality.
No, but like Chuck Taylor and Chuck Taylor, yeah, it's Chuck Taylor.
Chuck and Trent,
like they've got personality. You know what I mean? When they're actually doing something.
Yes, Mr. Trent. I'll put a question mark at the end of my name.
Yeah, you got rid of that. You got rid of that.
Who's Trent?
And his mum stopped dropping him off at work.
For now, until he has a big match again, then she'll come back.
I hate the best friends. I fucking despise.
No, I like them. I think they're like
they're all right, but I mean they can't be like pushed.
They start a team for any kid getting into wrestling.
They're a jobber team.
They represent old AEW when it was fucking gimmicky marky shit.
I preferred old AEW.
What do you mean was? It's still gimmicky.
I don't get how they were so much better in the pandemic than they are now. How does that make any sense? How are you putting out a better product in the pandemic?
The only competition was Vince McMahon with brain rot, apparently.
Oh, the Thunderdome era. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
of course you're winning against nothing. You know what I mean? It's the same reason why WWE are doing really well, because look at the competition. Not saying that the Bloodline isn't the greatest thing ever written in TV history.
Watch your mouth.
That is.
Yeah, I mean it's so good.
But, most of the other things around.
Thank you.
Obviously, a Combat Club are going to win. I mean, there's no surprise. We could pretty much call every single match here, and we're going to get it right because this show is always predictable. We always know who's going to win.
Leave a comment if we got all of them right.
Mate, should DraftKings do that? Can we bet on?
No, that's why they always advertise like who's going to do this move first or whatever, instead of who's going to win the match.
Yeah, but isn't that also fucking scripted? Like who's going to do what move?
Yeah, it is. So I mean, it's stupid anyway, isn't it?
Well, not with AEW because you can do any move and kick out of it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, nothing matters. Yeah.
That's the one thing
Angel. Yeah, that's the only move.
But yeah, moving on to the next match, the only women's match per the show. We got Kris Statlander defending the title again against Anna Jay. Obviously, Kris is going to win, but
wonder who will win this. I am on the edge of my seat in anticipation.
My major theory right now is this going to make some fucking weird feud between like the J.A.S. the best friends because
Chaos.
Kris is dating Orange.
Kris is dating Orange, is she?
Yeah.
I don't think she is. Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
Did we? Yeah, but either way, even if they weren't dating, they're still on TV. What they were before she was injured.
They are dating, Nathan. I remember that being a thing. I'm waiting for confirmation from my boy in the back, but apparently,
either way, it doesn't matter if they're dating or not.
Apparently not.
I thought they were.
They were though. I'm sure they were for a hot minute.
I just googled it. Apparently, they're just really close friends, which means they're fucking behind everyone's back.
I thought they were dating because they're
nasty wrestlers.
But I mean, at least Kris is defending the title every week because Jade with that title didn't even mean anything, did it? Let's be honest.
60-0.
No, up to 30, it was impressive. Then after it was, she won.
Who did she beat though?
Jobbers.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose is the only one I can honestly say it was one. Well, she beat Kris Statlander. She beat. Like she did.
Yeah,
it would have been impressive if she went against like Britt Baker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some bigger names.
The Rosa, some of the actual like female talent in her division, because it seems like around Jade Cargill, they made the whole separate women's division around her so that she could look strong. Like that's not how you build someone up to look strong. You don't build a small division around them with people who you can clearly tell she's gonna be.
Yeah, you got a point. So hopefully now we get to well, I mean, I say that, but Jamie Hayter's injured, isn't she? So.
Well, is it like was it a proper injury? It was like, she needs to rest the heel injury.
She don't need surgery. That's it. That's all I know. I think.
So it's just rehab then. I'm guessing she got rehabilitated her arm or like.
Get surgery, speed it up, or let it heal naturally. So
yeah, because my
paid vacation.
So my theory and hope on that, we're going to jump on that for a second, is that she faces Thunder Rosa, not Thunder Rosa.
Toni Storm.
Toni Storm.
You just want Thunder back, don't you, mate?
I do. I feel like pure shit.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Can't wait. Oh, you going to be there, Nathan?
No.
Oh, you got work? No, you.
No, I just don't care about AEW.
Collision.
Yeah, he's on the stream.
I'm here just to shit on AEW.
So who says we're not doing that? Yeah, so my hope is that Jamie Hayter like faces Tony Storm at All In, because again, I always believe it is better to like win the title at like your hometown. You know what I mean? Rather than defend. Like winning the title is always the most important thing. That's why I think Cody should have won, ideally, at WrestleMania. But he was going to build.
It wasn't his hometown, though.
I know, but like the concept of like it's better to win than to defend it.
Right, but he hasn't won it yet, though.
No, that's what I was saying. Like he should have won it, really.
I don't think he should have, because all he did was win the Royal Rumble. That's it.
I guess, yeah. Like if they're gonna do the Dusty Rhodes is hard time, you know, what a year he's had kind of deal, then yeah, sure, like it works.
I mean, I hope that's what they're doing.
It'd be a nice callback as well.
Yeah, but anyway, back to not WWE.
Yeah, I just hope that I think Tony Storm's gonna Jamie Hayter's gonna win it All In London, because you know, why wouldn't you do that? Like, that seems to be the Tony Khan ideal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope they just don't go with Saraya. I hope they don't do that, because you know.
She's got to do with. She's gonna have a match with Britt or something, isn't she?
Oh yay! Can't wait to watch that again.
She's gonna do something. She's employed. She's gonna do something.
He's employed.
Yeah, moving on. Next, we're gonna hear from MJF. Probably gonna start a feud with Adam Cole. That'd be my guess, but
you know what? Yay! Go Adam Cole. Give me more Adam Cole. I'm bored of not having Adam Cole.
Yeah, that Jericho feud did nothing for him. But then again, no Jericho feud does good.
All it does is kill talent. Luckily, Adam Cole is so damn good. He's fine.
Yeah, true. He'll be all right without it. But it's just wasted his return. Really, he could have done so much with it, and instead it was just against Jericho. But yeah, MJF tonight gonna be talking. I mean, what do you feel about MJF, Nathan? Are you part of the Glue Eaters where you've had enough of him, or? Because I'm still fine with him. People say he just does the same shit all the time, but
my literal only issue with MJF is I would like him to not tell kids to fuck off during signings. That's it. As far as wrestling, no, he's fucking great.
Well,
the idea of him wrestling little keeps him an attraction. It's basically the Roman Reigns of AEW, and it works.
Yeah, true.
There is nothing wrong with MJF, what he is now. The only reason AEW fans don't like him is because he's not doing the flippy shit.
That could be it, yeah.
I defy any AEW fan to tell me I'm wrong, because they will freak out at someone doing a fucking backflip for days, but you do not get the same reaction when a technical wrestler does a grapple into a grapple into a grapple into a grapple, quick succession, Daniel Bryan style. But the second that motherfucker does a backflip, it's the best in the world. Fickle AEW fans, fickle.
Glue Eaters.
I know me, the picturesque wrestling fan, ironic over me, but AEW fans are the worst because they just don't enjoy it unless there's a backflip.
I think what pisses me off the most, they can't accept any criticism.
Nope.
Like, at all. Everything's perfect, and if you just say anything wrong, it's like, no, you don't know what you're saying.
If you were a bigger channel and there was like 400 people watching, half of those have already leaked my fucking address and killed my dog.
Yeah, there's a guy I follow on Twitter where he just posts like the botches and shit. They've been doxing him just because he posted botches from the actual show, and it's like, what?
Yeah, like, do you do that with WWE and you're completely fine with it? It's like, well, one, half dozen one or the other. It's kind of like, I'm not sick of MJF. He's the hottest thing on the mic. He's the best thing in the ring, and I think he's good for it. I see where Nathan's coming from with the kids being told to fuck off, but like that's him staying in kayfabe. Nowadays, I don't think kayfabe needs to be a thing, because it takes so much effort and energy nowadays.
Yeah, but like if you're paying to meet MJF, you're paying to meet the character, really, aren't you, in a way?
Yeah, in a sense, like I want to meet, the guy or the character realistically, but I'm happy either way, whether he's nice or not, or he tells me to go flip myself. It's like, oh, he's being the thing. He's putting on the show, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've got to give him credit for Nathan. But like in this day and age, to stick to kayfabe, to be the character, is a lot harder. With phones all about and people like
instantly. True, but also he just has to be a prick. Then it's not like the Undertaker or like it's not like a crazy gimmick.
I was gonna say that like the only person who lived their gimmick outside of the ring was the Undertaker. But Undertaker's was a lot easier to do.
That's what I was literally about to say.
Just stand there,
be ominous, menacing. Walk. And then in that deep,
fucking dare get a bead of sweat, you walk.
And then with that deep husky voice, he goes, "All elite, Scooby Doo,
You've got to let that go some point, dude. That was 2020.
You know me. I don't let go of nothing.
It's still funny to me. But moving on, we got Ricky Starks versus Jay White. Juice Robinson and FTR are banned from ringside.
How much you want to bet now when those things are happening?
This just screams, because we're in New Japan, we're in Forbidden Door season. This just screams someone else is going to come out and, help Jay White.
That wouldn't make sense, though.
Well, is it either Gold and Bullet Club? Is it just like the new DLC?
Bullet Club Gold. Maybe they're just recruiting.
Jay White got kicked out of Bullet Club.
But now he's Bullet Club
the Gold edition.
Yeah, but it's meant to be a branch of the Bullet Club. It's like,
how many branches of the Bullet Club are there? I'm sure there's 20 of them.
Bronze, silver, platinum.
There's Bullet Club Gold, ABC, which is an Impact.
ABC?
Bullet Club Australia, and there's another one, I can't think where it is. There's 5 branches.
Did the OC count as a member, as a branch of...
If you want to count it, it makes it 6. Some people do, some people don't. Because they don't have the Bullet Club
technically a branch of it as well?
No, because...
That's just other members leaving, isn't it?
They're members that left and formed the Elite.
Yeah, back to this match. The two great wrestlers, but Jesus Christ, Ricky Starks, man, the booking of him has been terrible. It really has.
If he goes to WWE, I hope he goes to SmackDown, because I think that's the place for him, SmackDown. He gives us...
Listen, a knock on Ricky, but I think they would send him to NXT just for a little bit. Not saying like a 2-year stretch, but he'd be there for a few months.
That's the smart play, because like
LA Knight thing, 7 months main roster.
But that's the smart thing to do, realistically, because you've had your horse shit you play here, but we play by a different set of rules, so we need to put you through the ringer. I don't think it'd take him 6 months. I think he'd be out in 3.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he'll have Cody at his side, and Cody will be there telling him, well, this is the way to do it. This is the way we look at it. You know what I mean? The camera sets.
Yeah, it's just getting used to the style of WWE.
No,
I mean, you can talk and wrestle.
Yeah, not just the style, but also we have cameras that are there. You know, we actually move about because we can sell. We sell stadiums.
Yeah, we have an actual production team who know how to film.
Our director knows how to take
notes. It's mad we're hyping up Kevin Dunn. Let that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the camera cuts get annoying, but he's been doing it for how long?
That's what we were doing. I can't believe.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, you think about all the production of WWE, that's been Kevin Dunn the whole time.
I will argue. No, it's not a WWE stream, but I was about to type up WWE for something. We'll leave it.
We do it anyway.
Yeah, we do it anyway.
All right, so when fucking Jimmy and Jay are having their issue with Roman?
Yeah.
The camera cut from Jay to Jimmy to Roman to Paul, back to Jimmy, back to Paul to Raymond. Oh, brother, it was like I was watching the best fucking soap opera. I was like,
no. The best part was the little sly look that Roman gave to Solo. Just before he spiked Jimmy.
Every shot, they kept Solo in it as well.
Yeah. No,
every shot you could see Solo in it in some sense.
And then we compare that to what AEW says the best story, the BBC versus the Elite. There's no comparison. The Bloodline is clearly the fucking...
That was the best story. Brother, I've been more invested in the fucking House of Black.
What I don't get is they say it's the best story. Why did Don turn on Kenny? We still don't know. He says, you destroyed my family and all.
Because he got hit with a screwdriver and that turned him into the Elephant Man.
He lost family as well.
The reason why he got the scar was because Moxley attacked him backstage and he turned around and hit his head. Kenny had nothing to do with that.
Guys, Don Carlos lost his smile.
Jesus fucking Christ, get that man some cocaine.
But yeah, back to this match, I think Jay White's going to win, to be honest.
Yeah. Jay White next match, right?
Ricky. If they're going to end it, Ricky.
Here's the thing, they're both really good, really fucking good.
But the story they're telling
makes them both suffer. They could have a 5-star match, but because of how bad the feud is, not both men can walk out.
I just realised as well, someone else is going to debut because remember FTR are involved. So if they're going to do a trios match, the Bullet Club are going to need someone else because it's 2 versus 3.
So it'll be someone from New Japan.
Probably, yeah. Let's see Sean Spears. Sean Spears comes back, maybe.
But wasn't he backing him up a few weeks ago? Because this is the thing.
He was, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, but this is what I don't understand. Like, why all of a sudden are you throwing FTR when it could have just been a normal tag match with Spear? You could have turned Spears.
Your tag team champions, you're just going to throw him into a feud with Rick. Well, not you, but he's going to help Rick.
Yeah, like that's my issue. It's like FTR are so hot, so on fire. They're one of the best tag teams, top guys. You know what I mean? Met them personally, deep personal friends of mine. Don't say bad about them. But like, why are they like this?
Boring.
I'm coming for you, man.
You know they're going to cool them off. Just look what they did with the Acclaimed. They're going to do the same thing with FTR, I think.
What, go against House of Black and then rap about...
No, I mean, like, barely use them. Where they're like, the momentum's right there, and instead it's just like, we're just going to...
What momentum? Because they don't nearly get the same reaction the Acclaim get. I don't.
No, FTR did at one point, but they're not now. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, that already went. That went
True.
before they got the titles.
But I guess that was part of the contract issue.
That original Big Pop has left, but I mean, like, people still are wanting to see their matches. People are still invested in their matches, like the crowd.
Yeah, but that overbooked Jeff Jarrett match didn't help with fucking Audrey Edwards and Karen Jarrett and all that. I
honestly don't understand why. From everything I've heard from Jeff Jarrett from you guys, it's why he allows that to happen.
I think it's just Tony living out his childhood.
Yeah, but
like, I like this shit.
What you've explained with Jeff Jarrett is like he would have just said no.
Sorry,
I'm too old. I'm 50. All right. Not bringing on
about Jeff Jarrett is still a carner because remember, was it a few years ago he was selling his own gold? They had like a gold company or whatever. So I mean, he's all about the money. So you know.
Gold, bro.
Yeah, but he's all about maximum profit, minimum effort. Minimum effort would be backstage, not have to be in the ring.
Can I point out Jeff Jarrett's minimum effort?
That match.
He bought some titles when he made his second company. Didn't get nameplates, so he just got stickers and stuck them on the belts. Never forget, boys. Jeff Jarrett is a Scrooge.
It's easier than unscrewing the nameplate, getting a new one made, and screwing it back on.
Fucking love Jeff Jarrett, but fuck me, Jeff Jarrett.
Back to these matches are nearly done. We got to talk about last week's show as well. We got the new team. Well, I guess they're an old team because the team before. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Hook versus Preston, Vance, and Dralistico.
Yeah, one time they teamed up together and then they're going against fucking. What was it called? What was
Jungle Hook? Wasn't it? That was the name.
Not them. I mean Andrade's faction.
Oh, I forgot now. Oh shit, it's a tornado tag as well, Dylan. Texas tornado tag.
Man. Oh fucking hell!
Why is every
one time it doesn't make sense to use it. They use it.
Why again, it's Texas tornado and in Colorado. That don't make any sense.
Texas, Colorado. Like, I'm dyslexic, but even I'm seeing the differences.
It's just the name. It's just
call it tornado tag. Then why is it Texas?
All right.
Texas Deathmatch, Texas, Colorado, Texas.
Because Texas, man, they want to get the views. Like, no, Texas.
No cut in Texas.
Yeah, Hook and Jungle Boy are gonna win, obviously.
Yeah, but why is this a tornado tag match? Is it because Hook isn't experienced in tag matches, so it's better to
He's tagged with Danhausen and won.
No, but like, count how many. It's like one hand he's done tag matches.
1, 2, about 5.
Yeah, one hand. Like that. Is that enough experience over what? And were they consistent? Were they like one after another? Were they spread out? I mean, he's not. He's a singles guy. There, through.
We're trying to add logic, but it's just Tony just wanted a tornado tag.
Yeah, it's a fun match, isn't it? It's fun. All about fun.
And, if anything, like Jungle Boy does not need to be in this match. Jungle Boy doesn't need to be in a Hook.
No,
but this is a demotion, though, isn't it? He went from the 4 Pillars match to this because clearly Tony saw, Jungle Boy's not ready for that main event. Yeah, I'm gonna, put him back down.
The match with Roosh didn't fucking explain that to him. When Roosh decided, I'm gonna grab
it. Leave Jack Perry alone. He got molested.
Yeah, but they had to be in worse backstage. No way they were all high-fiving each other.
Rush. Grab his cock.
Yeah, maybe they planned that before they went out.
They totally like weirdly hug on, what's his name? Not hug. Roosh. Like weirdly hug Roosh and like whispered deep to the.
Grab his fucking cock.
Grab his balls. Grab that big, meaty cock of his.
Bring them Jungle.
I think you're gonna like put the
let's move on from Jungle Boy's parts. The main event, I'm calling it. It's gonna be Orange Cassidy versus Swerve for the All Atlantic Championship. I mean, international. I apologize.
I beg. Let Swerve win.
You have not seen the graphic for their fucking, the moving graphic they have for the match.
I don't care about that, Dylan. I still want Swerve to win because Orange is just getting annoying as fuck now. I'm sick of it. I really am.
No, I just go on. Like, why did he think that mask looked cool?
Because it was funny 2003 when Raw was doing it. There you go.
No, I don't mean the animation thing.
You mean Swerve had like a red, I don't know what mask you would call it.
Like he's shirtless, and it seems to be like dead fluffy and spiky.
Looks like a balaclava. I don't know what
it wasn't a balaclava. It was a full on like winter mask.
Yeah,
it takes. You have to look it up on YouTube.
But it don't matter about the mask because I still want Swerve to win because this Orange. And people are like, oh, Orange should move up to the main event and beat MJF at All In. I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking?
Go away.
I'm walking out if that's the main event. I'm not watching that.
I like Orange Cassidy, and I'll say this: he's at best a mid carder.
At best, yeah.
He's
pushing it a little bit.
Show for the kids. That's
what I'm saying. He's either your opener or mid carder. Unless he changes.
R-Truth.
That's literally that's a good comparison. R-Truth. Yeah. Santino Morello.
No, he's a lot better than that. Let's not insult him.
What, Santino was a good wrestler. It was just the gimmick that was stupid.
Yeah, but his sister was better.
Oh, yeah, Santino. Yeah.
Unless he fundamentally changes every aspect of his wrestling, he will never be a main eventer. Because
you forget he's had main event matches.
Yeah, but what I call main event, what Tony Khan called main event, are two separate fucking things, okay? Because what I call it, what it actually is, all right? Because it's for the title, it's a main event thing. If it's involved the title, it's a main event.
All right, so if we go back to Double or Nothing, why want the world title and main event?
Because Tony Khan and I have a different fucking set of reasons about what the main event should be.
Yeah, I agree.
He's so stupid. And Tony has that same fucking early 2000s, mid 2000s thought I think Vince had with WrestleMania. Well, WrestleMania, all of them are main events.
They still have that now. They still promote it as like 3 main events. It's like, no, there's 1 main event.
Yeah, well, they promote like the 3 biggest matches that everyone's really interested in terms of storyline, but there is only 1 main event. That's the world title.
Yeah, true. But I just hope this is the end of this orange shit, because this is so stupid, man. Every week it's like, oh, my hands hurt, and it's like, but I still win. And it's like, okay, cool.
Maybe I'm like sleeping as always, but I don't see what, like, they've mentioned that ages ago, and I don't see it.
It's every match, trust
Maybe
me.
He's got fucking half.
Maybe I'm not paying attention because it's an Orange Cassidy match, Jay. Maybe you're putting more focus in than me.
The Battle Royale should have been the end of it,
like,
but no,
I do like Orange Cassidy. I just feel like it's what happened with Roman when he was the big dog,
Yeah, but this is worse than Roman, because at least with Roman you could be like, yeah, I could see him being a main eventer, but stop pushing him as a face. That was the problem with Roman.
This is worse because with Roman there was the Shield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
With Orange,
is that your Shield?
No, they're not. Don't insult the Shield, Jay, please.
Best friends walking in their car.
Now it's Combat Club, innit? They're all coming out there, fucking crowd and all that, thinking the Shield.
Idea that was.
Yeah, I wonder.
No, it's like walking through the ring. That's definitely Mox. From what I remember, he was meant to only do that once, and he went, this is actually pretty cool.
No, I'm fine with Moxley doing it. I mean, why does BCC have to do it as a group? That's what I mean.
Of Moxley's group, but it's like it's clearly you went right. Well, they're all feeding off of Mox's entrance because that's his entrance, and then
have your own entrance.
And it's clearly feeding off of, I don't know, because then we can't have that one guy singing Wild Thing for 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck it! I'm not talking about that again.
I want to talk about it.
Jesus Christ!
There was an issue.
Who approved that? Who approved it? Like,
who let him come out in blackface?
I'm sure Acclaim, because Acclaim mentioned blackface, didn't in the rap against House of Black. I think it was in reference to that.
Yeah, because I'm like, they're not really in blackface House of Black. Are you really look
that
fellow was in blackface.
Yeah. That guy at the end, that was just, oh my god.
That was what's the fucking term now? That was aimed. That was racist.
And people are like, oh yeah, but he had a black mask on. It's like, yeah, but so what? You only saw that when it was a close-up shot. What does it look like as soon as you see it? Like, fucking hell.
Yes, and the that is only a hood.
Like, it's like they're just feeding off the image that the Anakin really have. They're feeding off the energy that they had. Because Jamie has a show.
I'm waiting for CM Punk. Yeah. I want to see what happens next.
So we're going to be doing collision streams from now on.
Oh, is that Saturday? Day off.
Yeah, I might actually, it depends how it goes. If this ends up being the Elite show on Wednesdays, then yeah, fuck Dynamite.
Dynamite is dead.
But yeah, let's talk about last week's show real quick. It started with BCC beating Lucha Brothers and Bandido. I don't know if you've watched this match or not. But
Why?
Brian was on commentary, and the only spot I remember, Bandido had Yuta up the suplex for 60 seconds, and it was so stupid. Because you're going to see Yuta just balancing his own weight. Because Bandido's got one hand and he's counting with his other hand. And it's like, this is clearly Yuta just.
I'm into it. 1.
This is Yuta sweating his back out like, count quicker. Count quicker.
Like, why? It's the hatred that you guys had and I have for this is the same hatred I have for that stupid goddamn swing that Cesaro does. It's like, why?
Now looking on it, maybe the holding in the air wasn't that bad.
It was how long he did it, and then everyone else just has to sell it and not help him or whatever.
15 seconds at most.
Yeah.
No, that shouldn't be a thing. I'm sorry, that just doesn't need to be a thing.
It's always been a thing, but it's usually a big guy in it, showing off his strength or whatever.
Yeah, and Dino is not a big fucking guy, and neither is fucking.
Maybe that's meant to be the gimmick though. Like, look at the little guy do go hard.
Yeah, but
you're
fucking
getting it to
Usos is
you,
the same height.
You is even smaller, wasn't it? Well, he
No,
weighs
it
less.
was
I
a
know he
test
weighs
of
less.
stamina.
I guess, maybe, yeah.
Look, it happened. Move on.
These are 20-minute. These are like 30-minute matches now.
Okay, yeah, no, that's an issue. These matches, what AEW are doing for their normal show, do not need to be 20 fucking minute classics. A 10-minute match is fine.
And the glue was to say, well, it's a wrestling show, we're tuning in for wrestling, which I get to a certain point, but at the same time, I'm not just watching wrestling just for the sake of wrestling. I want a story. I want a reason to be invested in who wins. But, you know.
Wrestling, in the terms that we refer to it as, it's a show. It's a pantomime. It's a soap opera.
It's entertainment. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just guys hitting each other in the face. You want to see that.
Amateur wrestling, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you want to see that. Like, watch real wrestling. Watch UFC. Watch boxing. Watch mixed martial arts stuff. Watch any of that stuff. You'll get a lot more out of it, really.
Yeah, I mean that's why. I mean we've dissed it for years, but I think I'm more of a sports entertainment fan than I am a wrestling fan, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
the thing. I said it a couple of months ago.
Shut up, Nathan. No one remembers that.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, man, fucking. Let's just move on. Oh yeah, the Dark Order confronted Hangman backstage, didn't they? Well,
No,
you're with your new friends now.
No, I'm kicking off here. Who the fuck are these little fucking perverts? Yeah. Oh, these are your new friends. No, bitch, evil fucking bitch. You know, they were his first friends. You're the side piece. You're the side piece.
But the Dark Order were there when the Elite betrayed him or whatever. When the Elite didn't want to be his friend.
Where's the Elite been? Where have the Dark Order been when Hangman was getting his fucking eyes stabbed out? Then. Not very brotherly, is it? Pieces.
Well, he abandoned them. He told them never to come out. He was pissy with them. Look, this is high school drama bullshit. I didn't like it in high school. I don't like it when I was watching TV when I was in high school, and I don't like it in my wrestling. I think it's some bullshit that doesn't need to be there. Oh, you're with your real new friends. Oh, we're your old friends. Like, fucking grow up. No one acts like that normally, right? People stop being friends with people.
The meds aren't working anymore.
Fair, I'm just sick of seeing Dralistico and fucking John Silver. I'm just sick of them now.
Welcome to the stream, George. I didn't see the
comment. Silver's barely been announced or anything.
Good.
You got Silver and Alex, man. There's two of your hot talents.
Yeah, I think Silver has the most potential out of the group. But Alex and Silver I could see as a good tag team as well.
Yeah, they should be in a tag team picture constantly.
You got to admit, Nathan, they have dropped the ball on Dark Order.
Yeah.
That's why Nathan's really good. That's why Nathan hates them. Like, you dropped the ball, these guys. I now hate them with how far you've dropped the ball.
Have had the ball dropped and they fucking ran with a way to get the ball back. They just
true.
Evil.
My mic's still on mute.
Twitch.
Is it?
Don't say that.
No, I've been listening to you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's coming through.
I think someone's messing with us.
She's just joking. Yeah, she's joking. You got me there, George. I fucked it up. Because I'd muted it before to talk to me dad. I was like, shit, no ways, it's still on thing.
Jamie full on just throat went down there. Like,
not again.
Jamie, please.
Well, yeah, man, I wish they would. But next, we'll move on. We'll move on from the Dark Order. But you remember Stu Grayson and Evil Uno. You were a fan of them.
Okay. You're gonna hate me. Ring of Honor. Dark Order versus Stu Grayson and the I forget what they call it. It's Vincent and another dude.
I saw that advertised.
That was great. That was good storytelling.
Why was Stu
was that on Dynamite?
Where is Stu? Didn't they sign him again?
He's in Ring of Honor.
I think he's banished to Ring of Honor.
Just like Joe and Kingston.
He's doing good work.
Like, I want to watch Ring of Honor, but I'm not paying that $5 just for that subscription. Like, no.
I get it.
And I'm not coming out my way to find it like I am with AEW. I'm only doing that with AEW because I'm waiting for CM Punk. And then once Dynamite's over, it's Collision for life.
Collision for life.
Collision Vision. Collision Vision.
Collision for life, motherfucker. Collision on my skin.
But yeah, last week we had the Jay White and Juice Robinson promo. They called that FTR and called them dumb.
I hate this man so much.
Motherfuckers. Me and Luke could not stop noticing the fact how close they were to Tony Schiavone that entire thing.
Yeah, they were trying to make him uncomfortable, weren't they?
They were on that man so much.
Well, he's always getting bullied by everyone else, isn't he?
Brother, they were feeling him.
And to be fair, I do think this was the best that Schiavone's ever been in an interview because he was not fucking regulated to the fucking corner. And I think that's the reason why Juice and Jay were cuddling. You're not going to the corner, you're with us, boy. You're one of the boys, man.
Okay,
you want a gold membership? Do you want a Bullet Club Gold membership?
But yeah, FTR came out and they hit him with the quarters, and Ricky Starks made the save, which sets up tonight's match.
I actually didn't hate that segment. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not gonna lie, I do not like Juice Robinson. There's a lot more men I like in that ring than I hate.
You know, I was just about to say, like, I'm not really a fan of Juice Robinson, but I think he's outshining Jay White, to be honest.
It's AEW, they're not using him right.
Yeah, they're not using him right. True.
Juice Robinson just has that much charisma; it breaks through regardlessly.
It's that charisma. It's just him doing like wow faces, like Juice Robinson, yeah. People have done it better.
But from there, we had the Tony Khan announcement of CM Punk coming back at Collision.
He blinked once, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't understand why couldn't he just done all this in one? Like CM Punk's coming back and he's going to face this guy, but no, I got to stretch it out.
Because he has no solid idea what he's going to do in Collision. But in his mind, he's like, well, if I build it up week by week by announcing certain things, then I've essentially built up the show. But that's not how you do that.
No, that's talking for a minute just in building it up. Next match, Swerve won the triple threat. I forgot who was in it. I think it was Big Bill and Trent. I think.
No, was it Trent or was it someone else?
No, it was Trent. It was Trent.
It was Trent. Yeah.
Trent?
Trent question mark.
I don't remember this match until you just mentioned it.
It was all right. It was okay.
It didn't make Big Bill look as big as he should.
When the fuck are they gonna change his name? Big Bill. Like, come on.
Guys, remember I was called Cass and I was called Cass XL, yeah, and I was called W Morrissey, which I thought was a good name actually.
Apparently they couldn't get the trademark or something. I don't know.
He was called it for fucking 5 weeks.
I think it was too close to John Morrissey.
Oh, you know, the famous singer Morrissey.
That's what I was thinking, yeah, but who knows?
I'm sorry, I was connected to wrestling.
But after that, we had the Acclaim segment with Billy Gunn, where he came out and basically said he wanted to give Billy Gunn a title or whatever. So they're going after House of Black again. That's what I'm guessing.
I don't know why I was reading that as TNT. I don't know why that's what I was hearing.
Now,
maybe.
I would much prefer it in terms of like a story. If it wasn't the Acclaimed helping him get the title, but his sons. And there is a way to do it.
They'd have to turn him face, wouldn't they, to do that?
There is a way to do that. I do think there's a way. Like, the Acclaimed get injured by the House of Black, and like, oh, we've got to do it. And then like the Guns decide, you know what, we're gonna do this for you, Dad. We're gonna come out and help you. You know what I mean? Like the Acclaimed go to them. Like, there's a way to do it. I think it just has to.
There's a way to do it. Yeah, I agree. It's just how they do it. And I don't have any faith in Tony Khan's booking.
I think the emotional story, the emotional connection will be much heightened if it was Acclaim. If it was Billy winning it and winning it with his sons rather than with the Acclaimed.
Acclaimed are his sons still, and we all forget this.
Yeah, I know, but I mean like his real sons. I feel like the emotions.
Real sons.
I know what you're saying.
He scissored his wife and gave birth to the Acclaimed. Not his wife gave birth, Billy gave birth.
The universe gave birth to them.
Yeah, the next segment was Don Callis and Kanosuke getting booed out of the building.
I fucking love this segment, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I loved it. And I had a feeling Kanosuke would be good as a heel, and this first impression was good, so I'm looking forward to it. Again,
was anyone else shocked when Don Callis told the height of fucking Kanosuke, and then you realise Don Callis is bigger than him? Yeah. Brother, get on the basketball court. I need a defense, bro. You acted out here. What do you mean you're on the mic? Get on the court, big man.
I still don't understand the story though, but I like the the visual or whatever.
I listened to Jim Cornette's review of this, and I do agree. Like the sort of jokey, gimmicky side of Callis is really helped by the silence and menacing look of Takeshita. Like if they keep Takeshita like that, I feel like it would work.
True.
And if they got a better man, if they got someone like Taz managing him on the mic, that'd be a lot better.
No.
I see Callis is better.
Callis is better only because if someone's with Taz, I want them as a wrestling machine like Joe. Yeah. Joe fit with Taz, where Don Callis feels more like a Paul Heyman. Like, look how good my man is. Fuck you.
Yeah, I have always said that. Nathan, Jamie should back me up on this. I always said Don Callis is the Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman.
Literally, my only issue with the segment is why is every time a fucking Japanese person a heel, do they make him wear fucking triad style suits. Like, it was a nice looking suit, looked fresh. Why did it look like that?
Stop.
I know, but me and Jamie said this. Like, Takeshi's got the look. Takeshi's got the look.
Yeah, and he can wrestle as well. It's just the character in it, but hopefully this helps with the character.
And there's a language barrier, so it's like English still ain't great, I guess. Cause
but you can work around that.
That's what I'm saying. But there is a way to work around it, and this is how you work your way around it by giving him a manager.
It's fine.
So,
but I am looking forward. I just don't understand the story, but I'm looking forward to where it goes.
I'm surprised he's not going. And then what was it now? Because we had the segment before we had where it's like, oh, where's Kenny Omega? You know, is he in Canada?
Oh yeah, he's not in Canada.
No.
So the team he's in Japan or whatever.
Obviously, he's in fucking New Japan.
Yeah.
It's like, is he recruiting someone? And then it's announced that he's going to get Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, which is like 2 weeks away or whatever.
So it's like, okay, like then who's he bringing back? Is he bringing back the guy who's fighting Daniel Bryan?
No, he's bringing, I forgot his name, Bushi or whatever, and that'll be for Blood and Guts after Forbidden Door. That's probably what they'll do. 5-on-5.
Yeah, but then shouldn't the guy who's bringing back then have a match for Forbidden Door so we can go, oh, look at this guy?
He should, but Dylan, it's AEW and you've got to do your own research, remember?
No, I don't. I got Nathan.
I have a purpose to play, I guess.
You know what I mean? Like Nathan, I like just release a video on YouTube and I'll listen to it at work and I'll be up to date.
I'll make your podcast on why Takeshi wears blue.
Yeah. Please.
Next match, that'll be an orange. What's the name? Gates of Agony.
No, Gates of Agony. Sign them to AEW. Fuck FTR. Fuck Acclaim. I want nothing but Gates of Agony. Them boys were impressive.
Did someone teach him to get out the ring? Because both of them were inside the ring for like 90% of the match.
That's the only thing I remember is like they were in the ring. It's like, why the fuck is no one counting? Like, why are these guys in the ring?
It is on the ref to do that, and the ref clearly don't do anything. But
do they ever? Like, that's the whole point. Like, the refs never.
No.
Like, and I get it. Like, the idea is it's the ref's call. Like, the rules are the ref's discretion. But when all the refs seem to follow the same formula, we don't count. We count slow. We don't do anything that enforces the rules. It's like clearly there is a set of rules that you're all following, and it's just with no rules. We don't
just make every tag match a tornado at this point because
But if the rules are whatever, like fits in the narrative of the story. I'm like, but that's not wrestling. Like the rest, like one of the key things that make wrestling so different. That there is rules to be followed that everyone has to follow.
Yeah, when the heel doesn't being the count out.
Yeah, and when the heel doesn't follow them,
when they don't count them out, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, when the heel doesn't follow them, it's like, well, he's the bad guy. Of course, he's finding his way to play dirty.
Yeah, like the rope break, for example.
It's just clear, like the ref does nothing. It's like you're just shitting all over the fucking industry. You just like no one cares. Like these refs are piss poor. And there's like really there's two that I can think of that are decent.
It's ridiculous. They really do have a ref problem, but they have quite a lot of problems. But the fans can't admit that because the fucking product's perfect. Apparently,
well, they're eating the glue, so tell them.
Thou shalt not insult AEW.
Oh yeah, Sting came back after the match as well.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? That's cool.
Yeah.
Sting.
I didn't know winter was coming.
Guess it's coming to All In.
I thought we were in the middle of fucking summer.
Let him retire. Darby don't need him anymore. Find a new kid.
Yeah, but it's his dad. It's his dad. It's his work dad.
Look,
the next segment, Jungle Boy saved Hook, which sets up tonight's match. Yeah.
Don't even remember this. I don't even know
why. I think the fuck did they save him from? I forgot. I don't remember.
It was who they facing tonight?
Oh, Preston, Vance, and Dralistico.
Yeah, them then.
Kris Statlander beat Nyla Rose.
Yeah,
it was good to see Kris back in action.
I was happy to see Nyla.
And Nyla as well. Yeah.
I was excited for this match. I was like, "Yo, this is a good
match."
And now she's gone again. I don't know when we'll see her again.
My disappointment is like it shouldn't have been Nyla Rose first. It should have been someone that should have been a quick win. Because if she beat Jay so quickly, then maybe you should have had her. But to be honest, it was just nice to see Nyla Rose. I would have liked it if Nyla Rose this week because it would have been. Yeah. It makes sense for them to be a longer match. But now Kris Statlander's got a challenge. You know what I mean?
Tonight should be a quick match against Anna Jay. That would be my.
Yeah, this should have been last week, and Nyla Rose should have been this week. I know.
Yeah, they should have swapped it. Yeah. Because you can even have Nyla come out after the match last week and actually set up the match instead of just being
And Nyla, if you're gonna make Nyla Rose our next opponent. If not, she needs to be the one who takes the title off the next. Whoever's going to be the next TBS champion has to be Nyla Rose.
Well, let's not fucking get ourselves ahead. Like, she always won the belt. Let's not be like, who's going to take it off?
You know, Tony's going to fucking stretch this one out. So
Not gonna lie,
Maybe.
from this match, I completely forgot that Vicky Guerrero had left AEW. I was like, "Where's Vic? Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why Vicky's not here."
I don't know what we're
my.
talking about, so I'm just gonna nod and smile.
Oh, do you not know?
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about
it later, bro.
And then the main event, Adam Cole and Britt beat Jericho and Saraya, and this match was so fucking bad. Oh my god. They've been copyrighting claiming that clip of Britt and Saraya going in slow motion. Like they've been copyright claiming that to try and take it off.
Which clip?
It was a spot like halfway through the match where they were just like, oh, I can't even explain it. It was ridiculous. It was so bad.
Do your best to explain it. I don't remember it. I need you to reply.
Well, it wasn't like the spot where like, you know, you bounce the opponent off the ropes and you wait for him and you're gonna like, you know, throw him over your shoulders or whatever.
Yeah.
Saraya's just waiting there for like 20 seconds and she's just there like that. And then she's throwing these weak ass punches, and it's like, I understand, like, you know, you had threatening injury or whatever, but if you're gonna be so like subconscious about your neck, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Maybe it's just, you know,
maybe she just
good
like
enough on the mic.
We'll just be a manager, yeah.
Is she like I'm not feeling it personally.
AEW.
Yeah, there's so many like. Look at Jericho, Moxley, Adam Cole. There's so many people who like so much potential and talent, and now it's just like, what's going on? It's ridiculous.
AEW.
Yeah, AEW. But that was it for last week's show, and we did tonight's matches as well. I don't know, man. I'm just waiting for Collision, and hopefully, you know.
Just give me more Gates of Agony. Those boys, them some impressive boys. They turned Darby Allin inside out thrice that match. God is my witness. I need them in my fucking AEW.
Well, they do need some tag teams, don't they? Because like, who have they got right now?
Fucking good. They're so good.
But they got what, FTR,
Ass Boys,
Lucha Brothers, Ass Boys, The
Acclaimed, the Silver and Reynolds
when they're on TV.
Yeah.
Look at my figures.
I'm gonna say, you know, I'm gonna get hate for it off you guys. I know, but you know, the best friends. Like, I don't mean in terms of like, you know, I mean they're good tag teams compared to the rest.
Yeah, they're decent. They're decent. Yeah, I'll give you best friends, but still, they do need more tag teams. What do you think they're gonna do about the roster? Do you think they're literally gonna split it in half?
What about 2.0?
Fuck it, hard split it. Fuck it.
But then, do you think you need more titles, or you just have them rotate or float between, or whatever?
I'd say move the TNT title to the other brand and just make that the world title there.
Yeah, I think they've got enough titles, and they're still very young as a company. You know, like what, 4 years old now, whatever. But I think ideally, whoever's the champions, they should not be registered to that one show. They should be on both shows.
Yeah, but then it becomes an issue if any of the elite become champion or CM Punk or whatever.
Yeah, but then, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be like a hard. It doesn't have to be a hard rule that they have to 100% follow.
True, and like I said last week, what happens with pay-per-views? Are they just going to be in separate arena, like separate parts of the arena?
Like, I 100%, it has to be the world title has to go on both shows, unless you have another bigger one, because the TNT one isn't that. The TNT is at best your Intercontinental,
and they've got the All Atlantic as well, haven't they?
To be fair, you could do it old school SmackDown Raw thing, like have
separate pay-per-views.
One brand gets some pay-per-views, one other brand gets some pay-per-views, and like.
Yeah, but you have so little pay-per-views anyway. So
there's only like 4 or 5 a year.
That's pointless.
No, make another pay-per-view, then each brand gets 2 each, and then let's just say double
2 weeks. There's only like what? Yeah,
every 3 months, isn't it?
Yeah, every 3 months. One of the brand gets a pay-per-view, like Dynamite Collision, then have Double or Nothing, where it's both brands at the same time.
But that's what I mean on shows like that. What do you do with the Elite and Punk? Like, do you separate them so like they have a match at the beginning?
And go, listen, it is once a year. I swear to God, I will suspend you and I will kick Larry to death. Behave. I fucking swear.
It all comes down to Tony just wanting to be friends with everyone. It's like, no, you are boss. Boss cannot be friends. Like, yeah, you could be friendly with boss. Yeah, you can even be friends with your boss. But at the end of the day, you've got to be the boss first.
Yeah. Remember what he said to Andrade? Do that, but without literally allowing him to punch Sammy in the face.
Like, what? Why does that? Like, How does that conversation go? Andrade's like, I'm gonna hit him. If you hit him, I'm not gonna fire him.
I'm not gonna fire you. Stuck in your contract.
Is that what you literally say? Because then it's clear to me that Tony Khan wanted him to hit him.
Well, the issue was Tony thought Andrade wanted to get fired, so he's like, I'm not gonna fire you if you hit him because I know you're trying to get fired. I think that was the story.
Then bury him. Like if he's not on
well,
TV,
he's not been seen since, has he?
You know what I mean? Then just go. Then don't go. Then that's actually went. Okay, then go home. I'm not letting you do anything. Just stay home. I'll pay you. Because if he's at home and his contract's for 2 years, if he's not seen on TV, if he's not heard about on anything else for 2 years, it's gonna be hard for him to try and get into another show and build up that brand.
Right, but also you're wasting that money that you're paying him just to sit at home.
Yeah, but it's also punishment to him because Andrade's got to think, right, if I'm at home for 2 years, my brand's ruined.
That's 2 years a pretty severe thing, isn't it? For
Yeah, but it's up to Andrade to be like, all right, okay, Tony, I'll come back to work.
Well, yeah, apparently he's going to be on Collision, isn't it?
Because that's what Tony's got.
It's like, it seems so. I think this is going to blow up beside his face. I think something's going to happen soon.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
you can't just separate your roster. Like, you've got an issue with this guy, right? You're going Saturday. You're going Wednesday.
Oh, the dark side of the ring. This is going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Yeah, when the NDAs run out eventually.
You know what I mean? Like, the minute one person mentions anything about it, the minute someone breaks NDA, NDAs, whatever, then they're all broken. Then it's all pointless.
Speaking of NDAs, apparently Punk signed one. He's not allowed to talk about what happened last year. So it's like, what's he gonna? He's just gonna come out and be like, "Yeah, guys, you missed me. I've been, injured."
I went on.
Well, he was injured. Like they did report he was injured.
Yeah, true. I guess.
So that's it.
But...
So it's just like, well, he was injured. I was injured. I'm back. Like you don't really need to talk about it. But like,
I guess not. But everyone's gonna be tuning in to like hear what he says, and he's just gonna be like, can't talk about it.
It's either that or gonna play a fucking watered down version of it.
Maybe.
But we know you're not gonna be interested either way.
No, I'll be watching Collision, me boys. Actually, no, I'll be watching Raw and SmackDown.
That's a good choice.
Guys, would you like to talk about NXT?
I ain't watched it yet.
You should watch it. It's very good.
Talk about SmackDown though, if you want.
Oh, well, SmackDown's going to be fucking lit.
LA Knight has to win Money in the Bank. I don't see anyone else who can win it right now. I really don't.
Wasn't I saw an Instagram where it's like he lost an NXT one. He almost won it like last year, didn't he? Like this year's his time.
I don't remember it. Was he in it last year?
No.
I don't think he was it? No.
Oh, like 1 year ago he was in it, wasn't there?
No.
No, it was Maxine Dupree, wasn't he, last year?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been the NXT one that I saw.
Might be NXT, but I guess that's just a fact of life. Yeah.
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 Fucking love LA Knight. I fucking love LA Knight so
I want
much.
it on record, Jamie, right? That me and you were backing him long before Nathan. I want it on record.
We weren't. I'll probably admit when I first saw him, I was like, he reminds me too much of Stone Cold. That's
I was backing him straight away.
He wasn't, Dylan.
I was. The knife wounds are in deep.
I'm admitting I wasn't either. I didn't back him from the beginning either. You're
conspiring against me and you fucking
I'm not conspiring, just being honest. We didn't back him from the beginning.
I'm not having that. You conspiring.
We're on the bandwagon now, though. I know we are.
I was on it before you.
If you say so.
Dylan, what was he doing before he was LA Knight?
I don't mean like that. I mean like when he was before he was.
What was he doing before Bray Wyatt?
He was moping about, wasn't he? He wasn't having matches. He was setting up.
Yeah, but what was he called?
I don't mean like that. I literally just said that.
Oh, so you say Bray Wyatt made you a fan of LA Knight. That's what you said.
What titles did he hold in NXT?
I'm leaving. We're ending. It's time for my bed.
What's his name on the Indies?
I didn't follow him on the Indies. I never said I followed him on the Indies.
Let's change subject. Who do you think Roman faces at SummerSlam?
LA Knight.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Jey Uso.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy, then Solo, then Paul
Money in the Bank's probably going to be Usos versus Roman and Solo, and it'll be a tag team match, my guess.
Yeah, but I think Roman's going to go for the entire bloodline. You know what I mean? He's even going to go through Paul at one point.
But he did all start with Jey, so it would be, a good way to...
My Tribal Chief, I don't want to do this. Spread your cheeks wise, man. Spread your cheeks.
Wait, why is it anymore? Well, you count them once for 6 months. So there's enough feud to get them to Royal Rumble, isn't there? For the bloodline, maybe.
Yeah, I guess if he fights Jey, Jimmy, and then Solo.
Yeah, roughly.
Fighting Solo.
No, he will.
Oh my god, guys! Survivor Series, he can fight with Rikishi.
No, because my train of thought is like he has to eventually be whittled down to being on his own, doesn't it?
Yeah. And that's when he loses the title.
So in my idea, they're doing the Cody Rhodes tough year thing Cody Rhodes is just here. Well, no, I'm changing it up because
Does he win the Royal Rumble again? No, next year because he won it this year, didn't he?
No, but Royal Rumble you can do that because you've got Seth now. You can have Royal Rumble choose that title, have it whoever's feuding with him.
But don't they have Elimination Chamber where someone wins?
Chamber.
So you can win Chamber.
Yeah, that's probably the best. Like, you can come down in the final 2 in the Royal Rumble.
But my idea is like both Roman and Seth, both Roman and Cody in some way have had a rough year. Like Roman's lost, the bloodline.
Yeah, I can see that the parallel. Because Roman started off strong and
Cody's lost constantly at every opportunity. So at WrestleMania, it's like I've lost everything, you've lost everything. Now it's all on the line. You know what I mean? Now it's
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that to me, that's when Cody should win. That's the pop you're gonna get. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And that's one hell of a way for Roman to put someone over.
But yeah, anything else you want to talk about, or do you want to end it out?
Jericho's a stooge.
Gates of Agony.
Gates of Agony. Alright, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out Nathan and Dylan's social links down below. Until next week, peace out in a bit.